What's up, guys? Young Badman back again. Got another video for you guys today. Today I'm going to be going over my buy list for Miraculous Revival. If you don't like to buy sealed product for whatever reason, you know, like it might be too expensive, or you might have crap luck or whatever, or you just don't care to have so many excess cards laying around and cards you don't need and you can't sell because no one wants them, then this is the video for you. I'm just going to go over all the cards that I'm planning on buying to improve my collection so I can remain competitive. I don't like to buy sealed product because right now it's not really worth to buy sealed in my opinion, because the return on your investment is not that good. But hopefully in the future, or maybe not, Bandai will do something about that. But yeah, for now I don't like to buy sealed products, so I'm just going to be going over all of the cards from the set that I think are worth buying. So this is kind of my response to the top 10 videos that have been coming out as of lately. Pretty much these are the best cards in the set in my opinion, so I'm gonna go ahead and scoop those up first. So should you buy there? I like to prioritize the cards in three different kinds. There are the high priority cards, which are the ones that fit a variety of strategies, staples, push archetypes, you know, cards that can go in any deck, like Senzu Bean and Energy Boost and Majin Buu. I consider those like high priority cards. Mid priority cards are like strong cards that are restricted to certain archetypes, or silver bullets, or you know, cards that are just generally good that you still want just for your collection. And then low priority cards, which I'm not going to be going over in this video, are cards just for, you know, whatever fun deck that you might have in mind. So the reason why people buy sealed are for the, you know, the super rares and the SPRs and the chance to get a secret rare. So I'm just going to be going over the super rares that I plan on buying, high priority, low priority, all that jazz. As far as special rares, if it's a card that you like and you like the way it looks, go ahead and pick it up. I mean, it's just vanity, so you know, you do what you want with your money. And as far as the secret rare, it hasn't been revealed as of this video, but if it fits the deck archetype that you plan on playing, so it's more than likely going to be a Gogeta. If you plan on playing a Gogeta deck, then go ahead and pick up the secret rare. But try to do it at, you know, a lower price than what it's going for on TCG. Like, try and buy it from someone, you know, off like Facebook or someone from your locals at a cheaper price, just to an attempt to save some money, I guess. So yeah, if you plan on playing a Gogeta deck, then go ahead and get the secret rare. Otherwise, just pass it. So the high priority super rares, in my opinion, are these three, because they have very strong abilities. They don't really require a specific leader or a deck type. The Shenron kind of does. You really want to be playing in a wish deck, but it's so strong that I would still pick it up anyway. And there are several different wish leaders as well, so it just makes sense to pick up Shenron. Gogeta Hero Revived can end the game on its own when it comes out. His ability is just so strong, and it's pretty much going to be, it's speculated to be format defining. We'll have to see once we get the cards, but it's just too good not to prioritize over other cards. And then Ghost Rampage Super Saiyan Gotenks. Its effects very strong. It's one of the first legit board wipes, and it's just a card that you want to have in your collection if you want to remain competitive. Mid priority super rares. These four super rares, well, Yamcha, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and the Black Mass Saiyan, they all require a specific leader, but their effects are so strong that I would like put them as my mid priority pickup. So the Yamcha is going to be great for the Yamcha deck, and even in the Pan deck. Super Saiyan 4 you can only use in the green peel off deck, but it's so good that it's worth picking up in my opinion. And the Black Mass Saiyan, the Devastator, can end the game when combined with the Shenron leader, which I think it was supposed to be combined with anyway, so I'm definitely going to be picking those up sometime. And as far as the Vegeta, I'm not so sure about this card. It seems pretty weak on paper, but you know, it doesn't require a specific leader, and it is a Vegeta, which could be relevant. So If this card is as cheap as I think it's going to be, the price is probably going to tank really, really low enough for me to spend $1 on it and pick it up. So have that planned out too. Everything else is low priority. It's just not strong enough to really make an impact on the game, in my opinion. So now I want to go over some high priority pickups. The super combos. There are 9 super combos in the set. 2 each in red, blue, green, and yellow, and 1 in black. These are pretty much power keeping the set 1 super combos. So you're gonna want to have these in your collection when you're building your set 5 decks. Next are the Deadly Defenders. There's 1 in each color, and as long as it's in rest mode and it shares a color with your leader, then your opponent's battle cards can't attack your leader. They'd have to attack the Deadly Defender, and also gets minus 5,000 power. There are 5 different ones. The best one, in my opinion, is Android 18, because if you use it in an Android deck, it's just super good. And the freeze is pretty good too. You can bring that out for cheap. And then Vegeta, because it's Vegeta. But they're all really useful because they can help you survive against aggro if you need to, so you can get to the later stages of the game. And next are the Sparking Negates. These are negates introduced in set 5 that you don't need to pay energy to activate, so you can afford to tap out and still negate an opponent's attack, and it won't hurt too bad. So as long as you have 5 cards in your drop and it shares a color with your leader, then you can activate it by adding a life to your hand, and they each have powerful effects. So you definitely want to get 4 copies of each of those moving forward, because you're going to want them in your set 5 decks. And next up are staples. So I got a lot here. I kind of don't want to list them all. You can pause the video if you want to write them down or whatever, but I'll just try and go over them quick. Ready Stance Son Goku is a barrier blocker, and it's a Goku, so it'd be good to have in your collection. West Kai, I think, replaces Jocko from set 1, so you kind of want to keep that in your collection. East Kai, yep, that's the one that draws a card and discourages your opponent from playing stuff on your turn. Definitely going to want 4 of those. 4 King Yenma, it's just a sideboard card against some black decks maybe. Spirited Search Super Saiyan Trunks is probably one of my favorite cards in the set. It's definitely going to be a staple moving forward for these wish decks, just to help you wish quicker. He can kind of get you that on turn 2 if you play it right. I got 4 Android 20 VOD Creator. It's just a huge boost for the Android deck, just to give an Android double strike. Inferno Emperor Frieza helps you awaken for green. Inferno Villainy Cell is just like the Unbreakable Super Saiyan Son Goku, except this one is Cell and an Android. So it's probably going to be better in decks that don't run red energy but still want to use Unbreakable, because it's not a Saiyan. So I'll keep that in mind. I got 4 Kick Barrage Piccolo. Just the Self-Awakening card for yellow. That's the only reason why I have it on here. And Krillin Raring to Fight, just because it's just got a generically good effect. Quick Obstruction Whis is also a barrier blocker, but for yellow. So that's good to have. Frieza Biding His Time. I can switch battle cards to rest mode, ignoring barrier. So that's pretty cool, and it's a Frieza. 4 Dragon Ball Seeker Sorbet is good for the wish decks. Kami Global Unifier is going to be a staple board wipe. Dende new to the job. Since Super Saiyan 3 is banned, this card's not going to be as prevalent, but it's still good to have. Ramp's really powerful, and Ramp could be a thing moving forward. So having access to Dende is still going to be really good. I've got Dark Power Mass Sand, Black Mass Sand on here too, just because it's a generic kind of an anti-meta card. I can go into any deck. It only costs 1 energy and it's black, so you can literally go into any deck. 4 Dragon Radar. This is going to be a very, very powerful extra card for the wish deck, so you want to definitely make sure you have 4 of those. I've got 4 Child Wish and 4 World Peace. Those are the black desire cards, and they're really powerful, so you're going to want them for your wish decks. Moving on to mid priority pickups. I'm just going to leave the list here. I'm not going to go over all of them. I'm just going to point out a couple. Quick Think and Go Tank should be on the high priority list in my opinion, just because it's such a good card. It kind of just out power creeps all the other 3-drop 15Ks, because this one has critical and it draws you a card when it attacks, and you can bring it out for 2 energy. So as you can see, it's got a lot of text on the card, and it only costs 3 energy, so it must be really good. Childish Heart Janemba I've got on here because the Janemba mill deck is going to be a powerful one, so you're going to want the cards on that in your collection. Revival of the Emperor, Call of Justice, Soul Punisher, all those leader specific cards that are really powerful, like Death Ball as well. I've got those on here. You want to pick those up just in case you want to play those decks. And then Spirited Search Pan, just 2, because it can search out the Spirited Search Super Saiyan Trunks, which I said is probably one of the best cards in the set as well. So it would make sense to have Pan if you were trying to bring that out as well. And lastly are the promos. Now, I'm going to let you guys know, you don't want to buy promos from the jump, because when promos come out, they are super expensive. You got to wait for a lot of people to open them, so the supply can go up and so the price can go down. So you don't want to really buy all these promos right out the gate when they're the most expensive. Just wait maybe a week or so for the price to go down. So on here I got Crisis Crusher Son Goku. That's the BCC promo coming up. You get it for entering a tournament, so you don't really have to rush to get it. You'll just collect those naturally. I got 4 Reality Bend Janemba, 4 Demon Sword Janemba, and 1 Relentless Speed Janemba. These are the cards to make the Janemba mill deck. I think that's all you need really to put it together. Yeah. I got 2 Dangerous Journey Bulma, 2 1-star ball, 2 2-star ball. This is going to be for the Shenron decks. Just some extra tech in case you need to switch it up a bit. And then 2 Super 17, the Infernal Machine, because it can't be negated. And I think that's very powerful, especially with something like Shenron, where you can give it triple attack. And, you know, and it also drops cards from your opponent's hand too. So I just got 2 just because it costs like what, 4 or 5. So I mean, you don't need a full play set of those cards. So alright, well these are all the cards I plan on picking up once Miraculous Revival comes out. So let me know what you guys think, or was there anything I missed, any cards you don't really think are necessary to pick up, or any cards that I don't think are necessary to pick up that you think I should add to my collection. Let me know. So just leave a comment below and subscribe for more, and I'll be having more content coming out soon for you guys. So thanks for everything, and see you guys in the next video. Later.